Funny Carpenter. Today we've got a good old-fashioned DeWalt versus Makita Showdown. Can a lifelong Makita drill user love another? We're gonna put the subcompact Makita up against the 20V DeWalt impactor in a series of 3 tests. If the DeWalt wins, I will put the Makita on Craigslist and I'll be a DeWalt drill guy from here on out. Test number 1, speed. 3 2.5-inch screws as fast as you can. Drill. Test number 2, it's gut check time. 1 skinny lag bolt and 1 fat bastard. Now the DeWalt is rated almost 500 pounds more torque than the Makita, so it should have the advantage. Let's see. Test number 3, the field test review. Now I've been using the Makita Subcompact for about a year. I've tested out the DeWalt for about 2 weeks now. There's 4 main differences between the drills. Difference number 1, the balance. This DeWalt drill is horribly balanced. It's super top heavy and it does not feel anywhere near as nice as the Makita. One thing about Makita drills is they're almost always perfectly balanced. Like this thing is just... So what that allows you to do is just handle the drill. Your wrist won't get nearly as fatigued and it's just a lot more precise when you have to reach and to put a screw in. Give it the old reach around. You're not going to stab things with the drill. DeWalt has always had horribly balanced drills. I was hoping maybe they'd improved in that area, but they haven't. This thing is egregious. I mean, it's super. I imagine if you put a bigger battery on here, it might balance a little better, but this thing is already 200 grams more than this little drill. Difference number 2, just the overall ergonomics of holding the drill. The DeWalt has this giant fat barrel at the top, and yeah, the overall ergonomics, like the grip, the different ways that you grip it. I grip a drill quite often like this to put on drawer faces. You can see that like that. And then the clip digs into my hand there for that. That's not great. Yeah, just like the swinging balance too, like if you swing it from one hand to another. I don't know. It's not a well-balanced drill. It doesn't feel great in my hand. My arm just gets fatigued just holding on to this thing. Now the Makita, the balance is superb. It's got the ultra thin kind of slim barrel so you can get into a lot tighter spots. Say you need to put a screw right up against a plane coming this way, you can get into a lot tighter spots with this. And the balance and the grip platform, like you can grip this thing so many different ways. The grip is incredible, right? And this thing just spins nice side to side. This is a move that I actually do quite a bit, is I'll be drilling on a drawer face here, and then I'll want to come over here to drill, and I'll just spin the drill over like this, spin it over here. Overall, the grip on the DeWalt is fine. It feels okay in your hand. It's just not nearly as nice as the Makita. Now I've been using Makita my whole life, so obviously I'm biased towards them, but the balance and the feel and the different platforms that you can hold this thing, yeah, I definitely prefer the overall ergonomics of the Makita. Now the third thing is the precision of the little chuck that comes on these drills. Now the DeWalt does have a nice chuck and that you can just insert the bits, but this chuck is sloppy. Like if you can pick that bit spinning, that thing just starts wobbling. So yeah, you put an 1 1/8" screw on there for cabinets and you reach into the back of a cabinet and give that thing a spin. It's pretty wobbly. And a couple times I actually did do some cabinet stabbing with this DeWalt drill, which I wasn't happy about. I almost never do that with the Makita. Yeah, the Makita it spins more precisely. The chuck, you do have to pull the collar to get the bit in. So what that allows you to do is grab the screw on there, stick your arm inside of a cabinet, get that thing spinning nice and precise, and drill it in without stabbing into the cabinet. And the fourth main difference between the two drills when I was using them in the field, the clip. The clip on this DeWalt is actually a nice clip, but there's one problem with it. It digs into your hand in all kinds of situations. Like if you want to put on a drawer face and you'd hold the drill like this, screwing the drawer face back on like here, this thing is just digging right into your hand. It sits up too high here, and then like even if you're using the drill left-handed, it's gonna start digging into your hand. And yeah, I found that really annoying. And it actually sticks out, like the profile on this thing here sticks out. It's just not nearly as sleek and as nice as the Makita. Yeah, the Makita clip sits just a little bit lower. So yeah, when you have the drill turned around like this, it's not rubbing into your hand. There's a little bit of clearance. And then using the drill left-handed, it's never hooking onto you. And then I find with this clip, this little rounded bit here, well, for one, it hooks into my tool cart, which I've kind of customized that for, and the DeWalt did not hook into the tool cart. And this little round bit here just kind of helps it hook onto your belt or hook onto whatever you need it to a little easier. So that was a difference in favor of the Makita. Well, with the power essentially the same and the ergonomics exponentially better in the Makita, it looks like I'm gonna keep on hearting Makita. Hopefully they'll take this back at the Home Depot. And if you want to check out some of my other reviews on some of my favorite tools, check that out up here. And if you really want to help out the channel for free, give this hooligan a punch in the head down here and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.